Cool.
Welcome back, Fun Fam! And if you're brand new to the channel, welcome in to follow the Bradley's Fun. This is the Daily Dish, and I am Ron E. Bradley. I hope wherever you are, you're having a phenomenal day, or night, morning, afternoon, whatever time it is. Right now it's morning here, and as of this morning, today's date is the 23rd day of August, 2024. So 82324. How is everybody out there doing today? Hey, if you haven't already, please make sure you hit that like button. Okay? Subscribe to the channel, of course, if you're not already subscribed, and click that notification bell, because when you click it, you stick it to the YouTube algorithm, and you're notified of all of our uploads here at Follow the Bradley's Fun. I am trying to get my foot into a space. Sorry, everything got moved around when I was not in the studio. Oh my gosh. Let's see here. Let's see who all we've got in the chat this morning. Oh man. Got to get the caffeine in, right? All right, so we have a few of you here. Tom F, first in the door, says, hello all. Hello, Tom F. And we've got the mother and daughter duo. Says, hello and follow the Bradley's Fun. Good morning, Ron and Virginia. And we got thumbs up from the mother and duo. That's Wanda and Destiny in New York City. Little Mouse says hi. Hey, or actually, hey, not hi. Hi ho. Rhonda H says, good morning. And Going Shogi, one of our great mods in the house. Thank you, Going Shogi, for always being there. We appreciate that. And Juliet, all the way from across the pond, says, good afternoon. Follow the Bradleys and chat. And Jeremy Heath, member and mod with all of the custom emojis. And my beautiful wife is in the house, and she says, good morning, everybody. And she's helping mod. She welcomes everybody in. Amazing Friday to you and your family. Jeremy Heath. All right. There's everyone, welcoming everyone in. We have a very light show today. Yesterday, had a pretty heavy show. And it's gotten some decent attention. Which it needs. It needs thousands, tens of thousands, and hundreds of thousands of views, because we got to get this message out there that Disney has to fix this DAS service, this disability access service, because right now they have a key of how their company is supposed to work, that key is not active. And that key is called inclusion. Now, we're not talking about including the extreme fringe of people, right? We're talking about including people with disabilities. And right now, they are not including, and they're not inclusive of people with disabilities. The Disney company is denying disabled people the full access that they need to enjoy their parks. And that is not a good thing. So if you can go back to that video from yesterday and watch it, promote it, put it on all your social medias, get that thing out. Because Disney needs to know that what they're doing is not working. And it is disenfranchising a huge amount of people. So, and I know this because when I go to the parks, the disability parking lot, it's always full. So, yeah, I, I mean, I can imagine a time in the future when nobody's in that parking lot because they feel disenfranchised, and that's what's going to happen over time. So, one of the things that we like to do here on the channel, on the Daily Dish, is celebrate whenever we have super chats, super stickers. Matter of fact, I always forget to put this banner. Become a member today. Click join below for access to custom emojis and members only videos. And also, I should put in there, if you want to super chat, super thanks, any of those things, obviously those chats are always going to be getting priority. and we appreciate it. As a matter of fact, we have something to celebrate already that I can see. If my computer will cooperate. There we go. Go and Shogi has gifted a follow the Bradley's Fun membership, and I appreciate you dropping that, Go and Shogi, because that means that we have a reason for the celebration. So now we all get to see exactly what that celebration looks like. Woohoo!
Too much? Too much? It's a perfect! Wahoo! Oh, this is too much! Give me a break, I couldn't be more excited! Okay, anticipation is making me mental. But at least say yes, you can be on the show. I think I would go so crazy for it.
Future. Come on now. Sorry, I'm looking at my screen and I see it's really weird. Like when it goes back to me, my picture, I'm like pixelated, right? But then I can see it adjusting my picture up to eventually the full picture is supposed to be. Anyway, Anyway, who else has come in to the chat? We have Everest Carmageddon says, good morning. Tom F. still here. Rhonda H. I think that finally top. But Mr. Fulton Mraz. Morning, Ron. Big news today that me and my softball team, we don't have a softball game tomorrow. It's our bye week. And me and my softball team, we are advancing to play at our state softball game. Well, congratulations, Mr. Fulton Mraz. That's awesome. And Izzo's Place can't watch right now. That's okay. Hit the like button. Leave this running. Talk to you later. Hey, always appreciate that, Izzo's Place. Let's see. We got the Bud Files. Sue, I was watching something. Let's see. You put it up on your channel yesterday, but then I clicked it, and I don't think it was on your channel. It was somebody else's channel. So just want to let you know that. And who else? I just want to make sure we're caught up and have got everybody here in the chat. And Manny Uncanny makes it in. Hello. Good morning, Arby. America's roast beef. Yes, sir. And now we're going to get to the story. Story today is a very simple one. Like I said yesterday with the disability access service story, it's a little bit of heavy story. So I'm going to lighten it up today. And today, it's really simple. It's just a preview. It's a preview of the Epcot International Food and Wine Festival that begins next Thursday at Epcot. So we're going to go through it together, and you will learn as I will learn, and I will learn as you will learn. Because it's a little different this year than it has been the past couple of years. Past couple of years, they just ran festivals all year long. This year, excuse me, man, my caffeine is it's doing things to my whole area here that I don't want it to, but I still need it. So it is what it is. All right, everyone, I see this in the chat. Please pray for Hawaii. There's a tropical storm coming close by us. And we don't want to. Isn't it true that during Jurassic Park, they were filming in Hawaii and the tropical storm hit and they grabbed the cameras to film it so they would have footage for the storm that they actually put in the Jurassic Park movie, so that storm footage all ended up being real. Interesting. OCDD 93 is in the house. I love seeing OCDD 93. Good morning. Hope that you are well wherever you are in the world. We are talking Epcot this morning. We are talking Epcot's International Food and Wine Festival. So let's talk a little bit about it. What is Epcot Food and Wine Festival? Well, every year, I think this is the one that Epcot actually started with, the festival that they started with. Now they have food and wine, and then they flip it in late November to Festival of the Holidays. They do a shorter celebration of the holidays at Epcot than they do at Magic Kingdom because food and wine goes so long, and there's nothing really wrong with that. It's like Thanksgiving week, they flip it over to Festival of the Holidays, and then what's really cool is you go around the World Showcase, and you can see how different countries present their holidays differently, which is really cool. Then they go right into Festival of the Arts in January. There's like a week or two break, and then have that festival. Then there's another week or two break after that, and then they flip it to Flower and Garden Festival. After that, long break over the summer, and then they go back to International Food and Wine. I don't know why, because it's clear that Epcot can run festivals all year long, but they don't. And I've always thought that because summer brings out more families, they should have family festival, but they don't. all this talk about coffee. Be right back. Says go and. I know words are hard, especially this early. Okay, so forgive me, especially without being as caffeinated as I want to be. Okay. It's funny that you can hear that in the microphone. My little stirring. I can hear everything. You guys can hear everything. Let's add this. There we go. Epcot International Food and Wine Festival. So again, I'm going to learn about this as you guys learn about, and you guys are going to learn about this as I do. Presented by Corksicle. Oh, I may have to put some Corksicle merch in this video later. All right, so we are reading. This is the home page for Epcot International Food and Wine Festival on Disney World. Disneyworld.disney.go.com. They have a lot of dots. Presented by Corksicle. Embark on a culinary adventure across 6 different continents from August 29th to November the 23rd, 2024. Festival. This flavorful festival is included with your valid Epcot admission. A theme park reservation may be required based on admission type. A feast for the senses. I want to see what happens if I take my... Yeah, there we go. It's weird because now I'm guessing you guys can still hear me, but I can't hear me, so it's all different. Sip, savor, and celebrate a world full of flavor and fun during Epcot International Food and Wine Festival. Discover an array of global marketplaces, festival exclusive kiosks serving delectable dishes and specialty sips inspired by countries and cultures around the world. And we're going to get to each one of these individually momentarily. Eat to the Beat concerts and cuisine. And we're going to go through who all is coming to the Eat to the Beat concert series presented by Florida Blue. Here, live musical performances from renowned artists and fresh local talent. Savor a delicious meal and enjoy guaranteed seats to an Eat to the Beat concert on the same day. Now, those Eat to the Beat concerts, they do abbreviated concerts of about 45 to 55 minutes long, and there's 3 of them per night on the nights that they have them. Fun for all ages. Remy's Ratatouille. Oh, all right, this is rotating here. Emile's Fromage Montage. Remy's Ratatouille Hide and Squeak. And Pluto's Pumpkin Pursuit. Festival merchandise. Oh, there's my picture from the thumbnail. Chef Figment collection. Ooh, the favorite purple dragon is back. And all right, so there's all the plan your visit stuff. Now let's go through each one of these individual and find out what it is that they have. So we're going to go to Festival Home and see what that presents. I've actually never gone through this website. This is not a pre-planned show or anything. So hopefully this works out okay. Now this is supposed to be the festival home. I wonder if this took me like literally right back to where, yeah, it did. It did. It took me right back to where I was. So I was already at the festival home. So let's take a look at this first, the food. View locations and menus. Let's take a look at the chat. Heidi ho! Nita Seabolt Salt is in the house and says, Heidi ho, Nita. Hope you're doing well today. I don't know if you were able to see yesterday's show, Nita, but if you haven't yet, please check it out. It's extremely important. Like I was telling everyone earlier, it is a message that we need to get to Disney, that they need to be more inclusive of their disabled guests. And this new disability access service procedure that they have is it's turning people away, and that's not a good thing. So hopefully you get a chance to watch that. Check that out. Hello, Anita. That's Anita. I think that's Anita. And I think we're caught up. Oh, Erica's here. What is up, Erica? Hello, Erica. I should have had you on the show today going through this with me. All right. And then Manny Uncanny says, RB, that's to me, Ron Bradley. Will you be attending? And if you are, will you live stream it? I will be there day one. I already have my park reservation. So, yes, I will be there. I will be live streaming it. Actually, this show next Thursday will be a live stream of the first day of Epcot International Food and Wine Festival. So, yes, it will be this very show, The Daily Dish. I'll be live streaming from Epcot on day one. And hopefully, we'll also get a chance to recharge the phone and vlog as well. So that's what I did last year, and it seemed to work out. Going Shogi says it should be sponsored by the company that makes airplane sky sickness bags. Got his disgusting during the festivals. That's funny. Oh gosh. I wonder how many people will bar hop around the world during these festival booths. Majority of them, wine moms welcome, dinks and sinks, well, probably will. Welcome, probably. I'm telling you, you guys know that I was a cast member. I've worked during Food and Wine before, and I can tell you, when I was a cast member, yes, I absolutely had people hurl right in front of me, and a lot. I worked a lot of times. I would work in the Disney Vacation Club kiosk that is adjacent to Canada, and people had been coming around from Mexico. I'm telling you, you're either first or you're last when you're in Canada or Mexico, and we were last stop for a lot of people. And I'm telling you, Food and Wine got to see a lot of it. Not going in, coming out. It was not great. Epcot International Food and Wine Festival presented by Corksicle Global Marketplaces. Oh, by the way, I will remind you real quick before we get to this, just let me remind you all, we are going right from here over to Culture Casino this morning. This might be a little bit of a shorter show than usual, so if we do, you guys hang tight when we send you over to Culture, and you can say hi in the chat over there. What just happened? I tell you what, when I'm looking at my laptop screen, there are things that sometimes happen, and I'm like, how on earth did that just happen? Wait. There's a couple of chats I got. I love this. I don't understand why people want to get stewed and ride things that whirl you around. Odd life choices. I tell you what, here's the challenge. Go all the way around the world, right? Epcot International Food and Wine. Go all the way around the world. Start with Mexico. Come back to Canada. Come back to every single booth that's in between there, and then head right over to Mission Space on the orange, on the orange side. Oh, what a challenge that would be! So they're hammered by the time they got to you. Sorry for their discussion. Oh, it never got on me. It never got on me. Okay. Fortunately, I was just able to view it from a distance of usually 10 or 15 feet. Because from where I was, I guess I was kind of back by that nice little cozy fireplace that's there in the 100-degree heat. It's true. So I just got to see it from a distance. It never got on me. Thank goodness. Will you be doing any testing of the new multi-pass system? I hear good and not so good stuff about it. We deploy to Orlando on 9/18. So on the 18th of September, find me, let me know, and we can meet up in the parks. I will not. And there's a reason for that. I refuse to pay for something that worked for free. Fine. Worked fine for, I believe it was over 20 years. Paper fast pass system to the digital fast pass system, and they kept improving the digital fast pass system. It actually was pretty smooth by the time the closure came around in 2020, and they had that fast pass system, I believe, in place since 1999. So over 20 years, a free fast pass system worked perfectly fine, and now they charge for it, and I just, no, there's no way I'll ever purchase it. I just won't. Um, I refuse to pay for something that was included. It wasn't free. It was included in the price of a ticket. Okay, price of a ticket is currently like 145 to $200 per day for a single theme park or park hopping or whatever, and that's ridiculous for them to ask more money because the fast pass system or lightning lane system now, it's not like an express pass. It doesn't mean you walk up to the ride and get on within 5 minutes, typically. No, it puts you in a queue that they still allow a lot of people in, a lot of people. And I have seen the lightning lanes be longer than the regular queues. And no, I'm not going to do that. I just think that is, to me, it's wrong on so many levels. If they wanted to do this paid system, what they should have done is made it like the Express Pass at Universal. You pay a lot extra. But the reason the lines still move pretty quickly at Universal is there's so few people using the Express Pass, comparatively speaking, because the Express Pass isn't a fast pass. You don't have to program anything. You get it's literally for every single ride. There's an Express Pass sign. If you bought the Express Pass, you get into it, you go, you're on the ride, boom. Easy, worth it. Okay, that's worth it. It's a very high price, but it's worth it. And you'll also get it for free if you stay in one of the Universal hotels, like the Lowe's Pacifica or Hard Rock, the upper level hotels. Also, you get it as part of your annual pass if you buy the highest tier annual pass after 4 o'clock every day. So there's that too. They do that system so much better as far as their paid system. Now, the only way Disney was able to compete before is the Fast Pass system was free. Now that it's not free, I don't consider it competition because it's such a worse system when you're paying for it. Period. So that is my opinion. Again, this is just opinion. I'm not going to say it's fact. Other people like it, but yeah. For sure, we'll be at MK on 9/19. I remember FastPass. Yes, FastPass worked, and it worked really well. And that's probably good for people like myself and my family to come a long way, stay a week, and not sure when we'll come back if it's possible. It's not whether it's good for you or not. It's the fact that they're charging extra money for it after you've already paid for your vacation. You paid for that entrance. So why would you want to pay more? FastPass, it's really simple. It should be free, or it should be an upgrade that maybe comes with your hotel as a perk. At least either see, I think if you're a hotel guest, rather than have the early access to FastPass, you should actually have a discount to the Lightning Link system at the very least. Yeah, I don't like Disney going from the Disney difference where they didn't nickel and dime you for everything, and everything was inclusive in the price that you already paid. So now everything is nickel and dime. I hate that, man. It's not the Disney way. And to me, that's the real simple part of it. It is not the Disney way. But speaking of the Disney way, let's get back to the fun things that we do enjoy. And plus, and that's true. If you're wanting to pack everything in, they can do it for you. But I don't pack everything in. For me, the rides are not that big of a deal. When I think of rides and I want like really thrilling rides, I'll go to Universal or SeaWorld. And the rides that I like at Disney usually don't have long waits because I like the slow ones at Disney, like Living with the Land or Finding Nemo. All of those things. The Grand Fiesta Tour. Those are my favorites. Those are my favorites. Let's go back to. Hey, what? Okay, yes. Now, let's look at some of this food. Okay, so we've got Epcot International Food and Wine Festival presented by Corksicle Global Marketplaces. Dining located in the World Showcase at Epcot. Take a taste. Tour around the world at appetizing marketplaces featuring authentic global cuisine and beverages August 29th through November the 23rd, 2024. And I'm going to see if it will just a culinary adventure to savor. Stroll across 6 continents and beyond as you sample mouth-watering delicacies at Epcot International Food and Wine Festival. It's funny, they say 6 continents. I was thinking of the 7th, which is Antarctica. It'd be really, really funny if they had an Antarctica kiosk that just hit snow cones. I would do that. I would suggest that. Put that in. Just because it's funny. Discover a cornucopia of cultures, cuisines, and innovative cooking techniques from chefs worldwide. This food aficionados paradise is replete with delicious dishes, fine wine, craft beer, spirits, and other beverages to satisfy every palate. Explore global marketplaces below. Allergy-friendly options are an adventure. Oh, great. Global marketplaces. All right, so we have Macatizers. Macatizers is at the Communicore Hall, also known as your local high school cafeteria decorated area. Can I click on these or no? They don't really have, these are not clickable yet. They just have a picture of their festival favorites. Is also at Communicore Hall. Coastal Eats is near Mission Space. The Fry Basket near Refreshment Station, hosted by Coca-Cola. Coastal Eats has savor succulent seafood dishes that pair beautifully with wine and cocktails. Fry Basket snack on crispy French fries or yucca fries, served to perfection. View menu. Okay, we can view the menu at some of these. Let's see what happens when we click on the view menu. All right, let's see here. Oh, there we go. Okay, so it all fills in. Good. Traditional macaroni and cheese with herbed panko. Oh, they changed the name. Okay, Macatizers has always been there, but they changed the name. So you've got traditional macaroni and cheese with herb panko, cheesesteak macaroni, and cheese with shaved beef, peppers, onions, and breadcrumbs. Ooh. Truffle. Oh, the truffle macaroni and cheese is always really pretty good. And then they've got Impossible chili cheese macaroni and cheese with sour cream and cheddar. That does not sound good at all because it's impossible for a reason. It actually is impossible. I've had the Impossible stuff and it doesn't taste like meat. Ugh. Crooked, let's see. And then there's all of the alcohol choices there. All right, so let's look at. So the Macatizers, it sounds like it's actually going to be inside maybe the Communicore Hall. I don't know how they're going to. It's going to be interesting because obviously there is space in there to put an actual booth. I'm very interested in how the Communicore Hall is going to adjust during the festivals because when they open it, there's no festival going on. It looks extremely plain. Maybe it has a chance because it is so plain of being well decorated, and maybe that was the point. And I have said that the whole time. I'm not trying to defend it because it looks pretty boring for Disney. when it comes to like how they've decorated now, but maybe during the festivals it'll be different. They've got, let's see, festival favorites is the kielbasa and potato pierogies with caramelized onions and sour cream, barbecue pork rinds served with pimento cheese, and a key lime tart. Coastal Eats has, and by the way, there's a reason I'm not going through all the alcohol. Usually the alcohol is a lot more than the food as far as volumes of it. So it'd just be a lot more to go through. Coastal Eats has roasted warm water lobster tail. Ooh, they've got the lobster tail coming in. Normally, I think they only have lobster tail well in the past during Flower and Garden, but it's they're bringing it in for this. I don't know that have they brought it in before for Food and Wine. I'm not sure. Then they got jumbo shrimp cocktail with cocktail sauce. But normally Coastal Eats has scallops, and I don't see scallops on the menu this year, so that's interesting. Also, some of these menus can actually change throughout the festival during a long festival. So, like during Flower and Garden or Food and Wine, sometimes you'll see the festival booths. They'll change their menus. Like after a few weeks, after like 5-6 weeks, they'll change the menu. So they have adobo yuca fries with garlic cilantro aioli. They have a fry flight, truffle parmesan fries, barbecue bacon fries with smoked aioli, and sweet potato casserole fries with candied pecans, toasted marshmallow cream, and bourbon maple syrup. So you have like breakfast, lunch, dinner fries. Show more. Ooh. Now this one's usually my favorite, Flavors from Fire. And I'm not sure if I'm going to go through all of these on this. Let's see what time it is. It's only 10:12, so we've got plenty of time. Now, if you guys have any chats, I'm not really looking at the chat right now, but keep chatting away. I will keep an eye out for any supers or new members dropped, any of those types of things as well. All right, so the first thing that they have on here, I don't like the idea of. And that's an Impossible Montreal-style burger slider with cheddar and tomato jam and sesame seed. I'll probably get it. I'll probably try it. I'm just not a big fan of Impossible meat. I'm like, just give me real meat. I like the ingredient when it's one ingredient and it's beef. Impossible meat has like 50 billion different ingredients. I can't even pronounce most of them. Impossible Montreal-style burger slider with cheddar and tomato jam on a sesame seed bun. Steakhouse blended burger. Now this looks a little bit better. Beef and wild mushroom slider with truffle brie cheese fondue, arugula and truffle potato chips. Oh man, that sounds good on a sesame seed bun. Smoked corned beef with house-made potato chips. This one is usually one of my favorite things, my go-to for this festival, and I will usually get it more than one time during the festival. And that's the smoked corned beef with house-made potato chips, cheese curds, pickled onions, and beer cheese fondue. Beer cheese fondue. I'm glad they're bringing it back because, like I said, it is typically my go-to, my favorite thing in this festival. That's because it's usually pretty inexpensive, like $6.99, and it's a pretty good amount of food they give you for that. Let's see. We've got the Brew Wing Lab, which is in the Odyssey building. And here they typically will have a lot of different craft beers and stuff. And the food is the unnecessarily spicy yet extremely tasty Carolina Reaper pepper curry wings. Yes, this is the wing stop. So if you want your wings, you go here to the Odyssey building. Traditional buffalo wings with celery and ranch, peanut butter and jelly sticky wings are back. And that is a festival favorite too. I don't know why people like them, but they do. And Impossible buffalo chicken tenders with blue cheese, celery, and ranch. So now you've got fake chicken meat. They don't say that. They don't say fake chicken meat. It's a fake meat for people that are vegan but want to pretend like they're eating meat. Which I don't understand. If you're vegan, why don't you just eat like vegan vegetables stuff? Oh, and fried pickle spears with dill ranch. Those fried pickle spears are usually really, really good. Now, this I think is also where you can get the pickle shake. Yes, they do. They have the non-alcoholic pickle milkshake, which I got last year, and I'm telling you, it's not very pickly. It's sweet. It's not really, really just you can barely taste a hint of pickle in it, but it wasn't bad. I'll go through a couple more of these, and then I want to get to Eat to the Beat and show you who all is playing for Eat to the Beat because I want to get through that. But you can go to the website yourself and see all of these things. Australia. See if they have. Sometimes they have venison. It doesn't look like they have it this year. But they have the roasted lamb chop, and the roasted lamb chop last year was really good with mint pesto and crushed salt, vinegar, potato chips. They have the yellow cake that wasn't so good last year, but they also have grilled bushberry spiced shrimp skewer with sweet and sour vegetables and coconut chili, and they're saying that that's new. So I would definitely give that a shot. What I want to see, if I can find it here, is the Eat to the Beat concert series. And let me see if I can find that. Here we go. Go back to the main page. And I'm going to check out, see what got going on over here. Get to some of your chats. Is that shake blessed by a rabbi, the pickle shake? I don't know. I do not know. And Avarice Carmageddon said, fake meat is gross, always real meat. And Tom F says, fake meat is barf. I'm not going to disagree with you guys. I actually spent 2 years as a vegetarian when I was younger. And back then they didn't have all of the fake meat choices. And I just ate, I was a lacto-ovo vegetarian. So I ate some animal product, cheese and eggs, but didn't eat meat. Tried it for about 2 years and then gave up on it. It just wasn't really good for my body, and it actually changed things for me for the worse. So, yeah. And the whole park is a water ride. Hey, what's up, Jonathan? We're discussing Epcot food and wine and stuff today. Thanks for coming in. And actually, Jonathan, who is a musician and singer, we are about to get to a part that's probably going to be your favorite part of this, and that is the concert series. So let's go over the concert series now. And here we go. Eat to the Beat concert series presented by Florida Blue, which is ironic since it's ironic because that's not the healthcare provider for the Disney company in Florida. Spice up your day with a live music concert during Epcot International Food and Wine Festival. This experience is included with your valid Epcot admission. A theme park reservation may be required based on admission type. And thank goodness they still include some things. I wouldn't be surprised if they tried, and this is partially monetized in the sense that you can get a special seat if you order a particular dinner package, but that's, food is always going to be an upcharge, so that's that. No big deal. But I wouldn't be surprised if they try to eventually say, hey, you're going to have to get tickets to just come into this as well. I don't want to give Disney an idea, So we have a band called the Finesse Party Band, which I believe is local, and then the Fray is on the August 30th and 31st. So the concert series that they do, it begins the very end of August. So that's the only two bands they have, the 29th, 30th, and 31st of August. So let's see who all September is bringing in. Sugar Ray. Sugar Ray is coming in. They are back September 1st and the 2nd. Again, on the 3rd, 4th, and 5th, the Finesse Party Band. Hoobastank will be there on September 6th and 7th. And Yellow Card, which is new for this year, September 8th and the 9th. Then the Hooligans. Now, I have never heard of the Hooligans, so that could possibly be a local band. I'm not sure. But then they're on the 10th, 11th, and 12th of September. And Tiffany is coming in on September the 13th and 14th to sing I Think We're Alone Now, except there's a big crowd in the audience for me. Then Mercy Me on September the 15th and 16th, and Foreigner's Journey, which I believe is just a Foreigners and Journey cover band, coming in on September 17th, 18th, and 19th, but they do a great job. I've heard them. Sheila E. I have not seen Sheila E. perform live in over 30 years, but I actually have seen her perform live before, and she's fantastic. So she's September the 20th and 21st. Then brand new for this year is The Wanted on September 22nd, 23rd. Deanne, or is it Diane? Diaz? I don't know how they're pronouncing that Dian name, but that's September 24th, 25th, and 26th. And Luis Figueroa on September the 27th. Mal y Ricky on September the 28th and 29th. And Jesse and Joy are new. Both of those are new for this year on the 30th of September. And let's see who we have for October. October, on the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, we've got Latin Ambition. Then Aloe Black is new for October the 4th and the 5th. Joey Fatone and friends. If Joey Fatone can do Bye 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 and get Deadpool on the stage for that, I think that will be the most popular thing this year, for sure. And then we got Funkified on October 8th, 9th, and 10th. So Joey Fatone, baby, get ready. I'm taking you to Joey Fatone on your birthday on October the 6th. We the Kings, October the 11th and 12th. Switchfoot, October 13th and 14th. Gilly and the Girl Band, October 15th, 16th, and 17th. And new for this year on October the 18th and 19th is David Archuleta. Is it Archuleta or Archuleta? I can't remember how he pronounces that name. Billy Ocean will be telling you to get into his car on October the 20th and 21st. Hayfire, October the 23rd and 24th. Hanson on October the 25th, 26th, 27th, and 28th. They're hanging out for a little while. Probably see Hanson walking around the park. I would not recognize any of them. But if they're walking around the park, the way that you can recognize Hanson, because they don't look the same as when they were like really famous, but they'll be like this. They'll be bop, bop, yeah. They've got to like bop around the park. I think that's how they walk when they're going around. Then we got Evolution Motown on October 29th, 30th, and Halloween. And in November. So this is a pretty long festival. It goes for 3 full months. Not even full, but about 3 months total. Very end of August, and then September, October, and most of November. Haley Reinhart featuring Casey Abrams, Janelle Parrish, and Justin Lee Schultz new on November 1st and 2nd. So that is my birthday. Will I be out there? I'm not sure, but on November 3rd and 4th is Boys to Men. And I always like to see Boys to Men. Sugar Vibe on November 5th, 6th, and 7th, and Magic, who I've not heard of. They're new on November the 8th and 9th. Parmalee, brand new to the festival on November 10th and 11th. The M80s on November 12th, 13th, and 14th. Smash Mouth, and they'll be telling you that nobody ever told them the world was going to roll them on November 15th and 16th. And 98 degrees is not only the temperature most of the days that this festival is going on, but also the band that will be playing on November 17th and 18th. The festival highlights include the Eat to the Beat dining packages and global marketplaces and Eat Your Way Around the World and all of those fun things. So that is what's coming up next week at Epcot. And Jonathan Rubin says she's from Chicago, Haley Reinhart. Oh, that's cool. Yes, 90s nostalgia. And even, was Tiffany like 90s or really 80s? Yeah, it's pretty much a lot of that nostalgia stuff. So that's going to be happening starting Thursday next week at Epcot, the International Food and Wine Festival. I will be there day one. Yes, I will be live streaming it. So if you're watching this on the replay, besides going down into the comments section and saying, hey, I'm in the replay gang, also subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Click the like button up on this. Obviously, if you're in here now and you haven't clicked the like button, what are you waiting for? Click it. Click the like button now. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already subscribed, and of course, click the notifications bell, because when you click it, you stick it to the YouTube algorithm, and you're notified of all of our uploads and live streams and shorts and everything we do here at Follow the Bradley's Fun. You're going to want to get notified of all that. We got good things coming up on the channel. Tiff was late 80s, early 90s. Yeah, I thought so. Speaking of Tiffany, Tiffany was very contemporary with Debbie Gibson, and I met Debbie. I've never met Tiffany. I hope they should invite Debbie to perform. I think she would perform at any of these concert series. I should get in touch with her. I actually know how to get in touch with Debbie Gibson, believe it or not. But I was at a wedding of one of my Osmond buddies, and she was there. And at the end of the reception, everybody had left, and I didn't have anything to do, so I was hanging out. There ended up being about 3 or 4 of us hanging out around the piano. And Debbie Gibson got on the piano, played Lost in Your Eyes, and sang it. And we were all just hanging out, 4 of us, with Debbie hanging out around the piano. It was pretty cool. I could be like, yeah, I actually hung out with Debbie Gibson one time, and that was pretty fun. I didn't think about those things when I was friends with the Osmonds, because they were just buddies of mine, and I forgot that they were related to like famous rock star dads and stuff. Anyway, it is what it is. It was a good time, and I like the Osmonds. They're really, really good people. I still chat with them every now and again. And OCDD 93 shows Disney is capable, but choose to go the other way, other way. Really hope they turn around. They don't have to be Christian, but a big dose of morality would do good. Yeah, I think some of those bands are Christian bands coming in, right? So here's the thing about Disney. For 90 years, the company really built up a reputation. And while they were doing that, part of the thing that they built up was the parks, especially Walt Disney World. Disney World, as it was building up, became so good, it's challenging to destroy it. It feels like over the last 10 years, the people in charge have taken that on as a personal challenge. But it's hard because there's still a lot of really good things in the parks. That's true. That's what keeps me and other people going, even though there are still a lot of failures too. But they made them so good that they've given themselves time to turn things around if they want to, and they can. They just have a lot that they need to turn around right now. And then John says, I got to attend a karaoke jam with the kids of Donnie and Marie at Coronado Springs in 2008. Oh, that's cool. Well, Donnie and Marie are brother and sister, so was it Donnie's kids or was it Marie's kids, or was it Donnie and his wife's kids and Marie and her husband's kids is the question, because back in Branson, I used to hang out at Marie's show and play ball with her son Steven, and that was a good time back then. But yes, Donnie and Marie. Let's not say Donnie and Marie's kids, because Donnie and Marie are brother and sister. I don't want anybody thinking that. Anyway, once again, let's go up to the to Cohen Shogi. Thank you so much for your generosity today, Cohen Shogi. I just really, really appreciate that. And I think that deserves, before we head on out the door today, I believe that Go and Shogi, that gifted membership, deserves one more celebration. So let's celebrate.
Too much? Too much? It's a perfect! Wahoo! Oh, that's too much. Give me a break. I couldn't be more excited. Okay, anticipation is making me mental. But if they say yes, you can be on the show. I think I will go so crazy. a pretty decent guy, I must say.
All right. And again, thank you so much, OCDD93. I appreciate that super sticker. I'm trying to see if there's. Oh, okay. I'm looking at it in the chat. It's like a little bird doing something. That's cool. Cool. Thank you so much for your generosity, OCDD93 and Go and Shogi. You are guys awesome. There, yes. It was the children of Dottie and the children of Marie, the brother and sister were doing a show around. Yep. Yeah. That's funny because I just say that because I know Donnie and his wife, and I know Marie. I don't think I've ever met her husband, um, but I know both of them from Branson, and I know all of the Osmond family. That's why I was at one of their weddings. So they're really, really good people, awesome guys. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for the generosity. We will see you guys at Epcot and at the parks, and look for some new shows in the evening on the channel. I'm not sure when those are coming up, but I think we're going to do something on Tuesday or not Wednesdays. So, my gosh, I drink my caffeine and I'm sorry. Donnie has the best version of Joseph and the Technicolor Dream Cook. You're only saying that because you didn't see it mine. No, I wasn't Joseph, but our Joseph, 6-pack all day long. It was great. It was in Branson, and had a really, really good time doing that show. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here today, for the generosity, and please come back. Send you over to Culture Casino right now, and again, like, subscribe, share, notifications. Yesterday's show, go back in, share it on all your social medias. There it is. Thanks so much, everybody. Until tomorrow. No, not tomorrow. Till I might have something on the channel tomorrow, but until next time, we will see you real soon. Ciao, everybody. Have a great one. Love each other. Bye.